friends, welcome to my channel, and today we will discuss about arithmetic and instruction pipelining that is very useful in the subject of computer architecture and organization. So we know that there are basically two type of method to improve the performance of computer. The first one is you can change the hardware accordingly, or else you can use the concept of pipelining. So what is pipelining? Pipelining is a process of arrangement of hardware elements of the CPU such that its overall performance is increased. We can use the concept of pipelining to improve the performance. Next, simultaneous execution of more than one instruction take place in the pipeline processor. हम क्या कर सकते हैं कि we will simultaneously execute more than one instructions. एक से ज़्यादा instructions हम simultaneously execute करेंगे in a pipeline. और हमको एक वो चीज़ भी पता है जिससे कि 3 स्टेट में हमने देखा था. there are 3 states of instruction: fetching, decoding and execution. So we can execute 2 of them simultaneously, which is known as pipelining. So basically there are 2 types of pipelining concepts. The first one is arithmetic and then instruction pipelining. So first we will discuss about arithmetic pipeline. What is arithmetic pipelining? Arithmetic pipelines are mostly used in high-speed computers. They are used to implement floating point operations, multiplication of fixed point numbers and similar computation encountered in a scientific problem. जनरली जो arithmetic pipelining है वो arithmetic operations में यूज होती है, जैसे कि floating point का मान लीजिए multiplication करना है, addition करना है या फिर subtraction करना है, then we will use arithmetic pipelining. So देखते हैं किस तरह से इसमें जो है ये मेथड यूज होती है. Here you can see the flow chart of arithmetic pipelining. This is the registers which is used for a exponent. Let's say small a and small b. Here is the another register which is used for a main charge capital A and capital B. Basically, this will work in 4 segments: segment 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here the comparison of exponent is done by the method of subtraction. So in segment 1 the comparison of exponent will be done. Let's have an example with it simultaneously. Let's say x and y be the numbers. So we can write x is equal to a multiplied by 2 raised to a, where a is a integer and a is exponent. And let's take example of 0.9504 multiplied by 10 raised to 3. Same way, let's take another number y. So in segment 1 what will be done? That is comparison of exponent will be done. Here exponent is 3 and in the second number the exponent is 2. So the difference will be 1 and this difference will be sent to align Mantissa section. So in segment 2 choose exponent. What will be done? The alignment of Mantissa will be done. So now here you can see the Mantissas are aligned by method of subtraction. So eventually what we have been done, we have equal, we have done a is equal to small a is equal to small b, means हमने जो दोनों exponent है उसको एक जैसे कर दिया. So here in the section number 2, segment 2, the alignment of Mantissa will be done. Now moving further, in segment 3 the actual operation will be done. Suppose we will be taken here addition as an example. So the actual addition of x and y will be done. So this number will be added with this. So you get this answer. And result is stored in R accordingly. Now the last step, or segment 4, is nothing but normalizing the result. So this result will be normalized. So we can have the answer 0.1324 multiplied by 10 raised to 4. These are the main 4 segments of arithmetic pipelining. Next, moving further, instruction pipeline. What is instruction pipeline? As we know that the computer needs to process each instruction with the sequence. जैसे कि हमने 3 step sequence में देखा था, पहले जो है fetching, then decoding and then execution. But we can also describe it by these sequences. The first one is fetch, decode, then calculate the effective address, then we'll fetch operands, then execute the instruction, and in the final we'll store the result in a proper place. So इस स्टेट में भी हम ये 6 स्टेट है, ऐसे भी हम उसको डिस्क्राइब कर सकते हैं. So let's see the flow chart of instruction pipeline. Here you can see the first section is fetch instruction for memory. तो जो फर्स्ट सेगमेंट है उसमें मेमोरी में से फेचिंग होगी. The instruction will be fetched and implemented using a first in first out buffer. मतलब सेगमेंट फर्स्ट के अंदर क्या होगा, जो भी इंस्ट्रक्शन है मेमोरी के अंदर वो फेच होगी. Then in next section, decode instruction and calculate effective address. In section 2, the instruction fetched from a memory is decoded and eventually the effective address is calculated as well. उसके अंदर जो है इफेक्टिव एड्रेस कैलकुलेट होगा और उसके साथ इंस्ट्रक्शन डिकोड होगी. इफेक्टिव एड्रेस यानी जो भी हमें ऑपरेंड्स लेंगे या लेने वाले हैं उसके जो एड्रेस है, मतलब जो भी एड्रेस हमें जरूरी है ड्यूरिंग द एक्चुअल ऑपरेशंस, उन सब का इधर कैलकुलेशन होगा. दे विल गो इन अ ब्रांच सेक्शन. क्या उस इंस्ट्रक्शन का ब्रांचिंग किया हुआ है? अगर यस, then we will update PC. PC means program counter, empty pipe, and then fetch the next instruction. If there is no branching, we will directly fetch the operands of a memory. अगर branching नहीं किया हुआ है तो हम उसी instructions में use होने वाले operands को fetch करेंगे. In segment 3, operands from a memory is fetched. In segment 4, we will execute an instruction. Actual operation होगा, actual execution of instruction will be done in segment 4. So in segment 4, the instructions are finally executed. And in last, if there is any interrupt, it will jump to the interrupt handling section, or else if there is no any interrupts, it will fetch a next instruction.